Welcome to BaytBushra. I'm Bushra and this is my home. Today we're making Halawet el Jibn. Halawet el Jibn is a sweet Syrian dessert made from cheese, and it consists of fresh mozzarella, a filling of another kind of cheese, so you can put ricotta in there, you can do a clotted cream cheese also, and it's basically done on the stove. But before we're going to move to the stove, we have to go over a few things. First of all, you're going to need to prepare your workspace. So I have here a silpat and then 3 pieces of parchment paper. You need to have these prepared before you make the dessert. You'll need a rolling pin, and you will need to prepare chopped pistachios and miske, or in English mistica. Some people call it gum base as well. Buy it like this. You buy it like this in these crystals. You're going to grind it with a little bit of sugar. Because it's a gum, when you grind it, it becomes a little bit elastic. So when you put sugar in there and you grind it with the sugar, then it doesn't stick to itself and it stores like this easier. Also, the other very important ingredient to the flavor of this dessert, Halawet el Jibn, is orange blossom water. So we're gonna take these to the stove. Please follow the exact measurements I have on my Instagram page. Link is in the description. I prefer white sugar for this recipe because it's a white dessert. Once this boils, you're gonna add a dash of the mastic, 1 teaspoon of orange blossom water. Okay, it's time to add my teaspoon of orange blossom water. Gives a beautiful fragrance. And a dash of the gum. Don't put too much, it's kind of bitter. And my cheese, as you can see. So I'm going to take this apart and just put the cheese pieces next to each other as they begin to melt. Okay, here we go. See how all the cheese is now like one piece kind of? You lower the heat and you start to mix it. Mix it, let it continue to melt. And as you're mixing on low heat, slowly add your fine semolina. Or we say in Arabic, this is called smeed naim. And the semolina is a grain. So what it's gonna do is just gonna drink all of the water and all the cheese and whatever liquid is in here. This is where you need a lot of elbow grease, and you're just gonna keep mixing in one direction. Don't go both directions. And keep going until it becomes one giant like formed unit. Should be about 2 minutes, 3 minutes tops. You're gonna measure about half of this cheesy mixture here. You're gonna look at it, it's so nice. You're gonna return it to the stove, stays hot. Then you take one of your parchment papers, right on top, and use your rolling pin to roll this out to, I wanna say about 1/8 of an inch thick. Very, very thin, because we're gonna roll it. Try to make it as even as you can. Take this whole thing, slide it to the side, and right here we're gonna do the second one. And this cheese is so good. You guys don't even understand. I love this hot. Fresh cheesy. Oh my God, it's so good. So I just took that parchment from the other side and we're gonna repeat the process. As I was saying, unless you have super giant parchment paper, right? You want to split your mozzarella cheese, the whole mixture, into 2 equal-sized circles. Then you're gonna slather on some ricotta cheese. That's how we do it. I like ricotta cheese. It's a lighter flavor. You can use clotted cream. A lot of people make clotted cream at home. In Arabic, it's called ushta. I don't like ushta. Some people use the cans of ushta too. Again, I don't like it. I don't think it's healthy for you either. So go with ricotta. Link to all of my ingredients are in the description below. If you want to be even more fancy, you're gonna put some pistachios inside. We'll get to that in a second. I know how to do this more. I can do this. I can do it! This goes into the fridge, let it cool. You can cut it right now, but we're gonna let it chill because when it's chilled and then you pull it out, it's gonna be so much easier to slice it, present it, give it a little bit more pistachio. It'll just treat you a lot nicer if you chill it. So we're gonna chill it, and I'm gonna do this one also. This part is totally optional. Every time you add pistachios to a food, whether it's sweet or savory, it ups the level of your food. It makes you seem like a generous host. It makes you super gourmet. It makes your food more elegant. So I like to add a surprise pistachio filling. Leave your suggestions for any other recipes in the comment section below. Subscribe for more videos so you never miss any recipes. Because as we all know, my recipes are the best recipes. So don't waste your time in the kitchen unless you're in the kitchen with a BaytBushra recipe. How do you like that, Reem?
That was awful. That was ridiculous.
I was trying to say,
Subscribe.
leave your suggestions in the comments below to any future recipes you'd like me to try, and I will do my best, inshallah. Thumbs up the video if you like cheese. Everybody likes cheese!
Okay.
You guys are judging me so hard.
I'm not judging you.
So now we pulled this out of the fridge. You let it chill for about an hour. We're gonna slice diagonally. Make sure to use a sharp knife. This is scrap for people who want to eat. You want to eat, Reem? Reem, I'm giving you payment. Oh, it's really good. Oh, it's really good. It's so good. That's why you do with the edges are always the skinniest. You eat the ugly parts and then you display the nice ones. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already so you don't miss any of my recipes and any of my videos. I'm gonna continue to cut this and display it on my plate.